Yo, I have not gotten a haircut in 3 months, yo. I am feeling good. Hello? Yo, what is going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. As you can tell from today's title, we're going to be taking a closer look at these new Nike Dunk Low SB Brazils.
Dude! Come on now, did you just call those dunks SBs? Come on, Mike. I know you're better than that, G. Come on, man.
And for you guys freaking out at home, I didn't say SB, I said SP. So I was fortunate enough to get these off the CopDate app for Bows and Arrows in Berkeley. Thank you for supporting your locals and thank you for supporting your local sneakerheads. So a little backstory on these guys. Even though they are a new shoe, this is not a new colorway. They were originally released back in 2001 and they were dubbed the Nike Dunk Low Brazils because of their resemblance to the Brazilian flag. And if you were from the Bay Area, we would commonly call them the Nike Dunk Low Oakland A's. I remember picking up the OG 2001 pair in 2010 at a local Dunk Exchange. If you guys know what Dunk Exchange is, it's basically SneakerCon before SneakerCon. That was the only traveling sneaker convention that was available throughout the United States. Back then, things were much more simple. It wasn't so flashy. It was just people who love kicks, who wanted to buy, sell, and trade with each other. So for today's review, guys, I'm going to be showing you an in-depth look at them. We're going to talk about the materials, the quality, the current price points, comparing them to other Dunks, and also whether or not I think you should pick up a pair. So enough with the intro and the formalities, guys. Let's go ahead and take a look at these Nike Dunk Low Brazils. Alright, what is going on, my guys? This review is going to be for the Nike Dunk Low Brazils. These released on May 21st, 2020. As you can see here, they came in the traditional red Nike Sportswear box, retailing at $100 USD. As mentioned before, my pair came from Bows and Arrows in Berkeley, California. This pair came out to $122 after tax and shipping. You have your very traditional Nike packaging with just a layer of tissue, but surprisingly, this pair did not come with an extra pair of laces, even though the Syracuse a couple months back did. Weird enough, those came with the SB lace bag, but these did not have any extra laces at all. So the first thing you're going to see when you look at these shoes is going to be that bright splash of color from the yellow and the green leathers. So the uppers of the shoe is going to be consisting of a full leather construction. It's going to have a smooth leather on the green and then a softer leather on the yellow. The green and yellow uppers are then going to be set off with a white midsole, lastly finished off with a green outsole. Last bit of detail is going to be that yellow nylon mesh tongue along with some white laces. Tongue tag low-key strays it away from the original design just because of that weird spacing on top. And with that $100 price tag, I wasn't expecting the best quality leather on this shoe, but surprisingly the leather is actually pretty soft and supple. The one difference I saw between this pair and the original pair is the Nike detailing on the heel tab is actually embroidered in instead of printed on like the originals. So I believe that Nike did this to coincide with the other Nike Dunk releases that have been coming out. The older Dunks have been printed, such as the Olive Pro Bs right here, but with the newer ones they have all been embroidered. But one good thing we see from this release is that Nike stayed true to the original design and kept the original Dunk tread pattern. And here's a little stress test so you guys can see how soft that leather is. The yellow wrinkles definitely a lot more than the green. Alright, so let me talk to you guys real quick about these Nike Dunk Low SP Brazils. In my honest opinion, if you really like this shoe, go ahead and go for it. They look great on feet, and if you really like the colorway, if it's something that really coincides with you, go ahead and go for it. But if you're still on the fence about this shoe, if you're able to get it for a good price, maybe around $40 or $50 over retail, then I suggest you get them. But if it's anything over 200, if it's anything close to what StockX is rating it at 240 to 325, I would definitely pass. Just because the quality isn't there, the materials aren't great, and also, I don't think it's really worth that type of money. I know with the topic of the cost of a shoe is very subjective. If you really like it, go ahead and go for it, but if you're still on the fence, I'd pass. I was fortunate enough to get these for retail, and if it was any type of price above retail, I would not have gone for it, simply because it's not up to par with the standards that I keep at my shoes. So when these were introduced, they were introduced in a pack of 3 along with the Unsyracuse, the St. John's, and the Brazils. I was the most hyped on these Brazil colorway, but once I had them in hand, I wasn't blown away. Upon closer inspection of the shoe, I saw a little bit of separation here and there on the midsole, especially where it creases, and I don't really want that because it's going to be bad down the road. On StockX, for my size 10.5, they're going for about $240 to $250, and if that were me, I'd probably put my money elsewhere, just because this shoe is not up to par with what I'm looking for. Even though it's an absolutely fire colorway, I really can't justify the price alone with just the colorway. And for the guys that are coming from a more tech wear standard with Prestos, Epic Reacts, Ultra Boost, you're not going to have a fun time with these just because the break-in period is going to be really long. Even though the leather is soft and supple, it's still going to take a long time to break in. It's not the highest quality leather. Comparing these to my Off-White Dunks, the Off-White Dunks blew these out of the park. Upon putting them on your feet too, you're going to feel that they are super stiff. With my personal experience with Dunks with this type of leather, it's going to take quite a bit to break in. But guys, don't let my opinion sway your decision on whether or not you should buy a pair. Use it as a stepping stone. Go out, try and find a pair in person, try them on, take a look at them, hold them in hand. Maybe you'll like them a lot more than I do. My standards are kind of high with sneakers just because I've been collecting for so long, but that doesn't go the same for everyone. In terms of resale value, I really don't like to talk about this subject because it's nothing I really want to do associating with the shoe game, but I really do see the prices of these going up. Dunks are on the rise right now, and they are continuing to do so. I feel like with these, similar to the Syracuse and the KC Royals, they're gonna go up as well. So you guys, that's gonna wrap up this review of the Nike Dunk Low Brazils. I hope this was helpful in making your decision on buying a pair. I hope you like the up close shots, and stay tuned for more videos. Later, guys.